Available now from Extremis Publishing. The Robin Hood 500 Route by Neil Hallam.
I'm Neil Hallam and welcome to the Robin Hood 500. I created the Robin Hood 500 as a journey of discovery, a discovery of the beautiful places in this part of England and a discovery of the rich stories spun around our legendary outlaw. My 500-mile route started and finished in Nottingham, where I spent my police career, but you could jump on anywhere on its loop through Leicestershire, Lincolnshire, Nottinghamshire, Yorkshire and Derbyshire. First, a little about me. I spent 22 years as a Nottinghamshire police officer, hunting down Nottingham's more modern outlaws. Either side of my police career, I trained and worked as a journalist, writing several books and many magazine articles. I also love to travel by motorcycle, bicycle, camper van, or by trekking some of the world's more remote places. This love of travel, combined with an inquiring mind and an investigative flair, led to the Robin Hood 500. What is the Robin Hood 500? Well, in its simplest form, the Robin Hood 500 or 500RH is a 500-mile journey linking places with a connection to Robin Hood. But it's much more than just that. It's a concept. It's a holiday, or perhaps a series of short breaks. And it is a journey from Nottingham to Robin Hood's Bay and back, through some of England's most stunning scenery. It's a cultural experience led by a guidebook with almost 500 pages of information for you, and there's a website and a membership experience too. Now, I know some people who would complete the whole 500 miles in a single day just for the sense of achievement, but you'd miss so much by not visiting the interesting places around the 500RH or in learning about the stories woven around those places. It would also take a very long time if you were to visit every single place of interest around the 500RH in one journey. So my Robin Hood 500 guidebook delves deep into the history and legends around the route, allowing you to choose your own highlights and to plan your own 500RH journey. The Robin Hood 500 guidebook has two sections. First, there's a turn-by-turn route description, which suggests a much more interesting journey than your sat-nav would provide. And there's also a section of detailed information about the places of interest along the way and how each area connects to the legends of Robin, Marion, Little John and the Merry Men. And where will the Robin Hood 500 take you? It could take you to Nottingham. I started and finished in Nottingham, but you could jump on at any point, perhaps at Robin Hood's Bay or any other place that takes your fancy. I chose Nottingham because it has a rich history and its Robin Hood highlights include the Robin Hood statue, which makes for a fantastic selfie opportunity. Then there's the castle, where Robin and the sheriff acted out much of their drama. There's Ye Old Trip to Jerusalem, a historic inn, where Robin might well have enjoyed a pint before journeying on crusade with Richard the Lionheart. You can visit the old market square. Now this is the potential location for the Silver Arrow contest, which is depicted in many of the Robin Hood ballads, but done to great humour by Walt Disney in his animated film. There's even an army regiment. Robin Hood Rifles were formed in the castle grounds and are commemorated with a memorial in the Lace Market. The Galleries of Justice makes an interesting visit too. This has been a place of justice and execution since Norman times, and it might well have featured in the sheriff's plans for Robin. Lincoln. This is home of Robin's famous Lincoln green clothing and the richer Lincoln scarlet that he wore to more formal occasions. Lincoln has its own castle, a cathedral and a very rich history. From Lincoln we journey back through Nottinghamshire with a walk up Robin Hood Hill, and before the Victorians renamed all the maps, the hilltop here was known as Robin Hood's Piss Pot. We visit Marion's home village of Blidworth, which is also home to Will Scarlett's grave. Edwinstowe has many Robin Hood attractions, including the Major Oak, and one of two churches claiming Robin and Marion's marriage. We visit a remote hermitage and a much more ornate chapel, which are both connected to Friar Tuck. Then north into Yorkshire, which has its own strong claims to Robin Hood, including his possible birthplace at Loxley near Sheffield. Robin Hood's Bay might have been a sanctuary from the sheriff's men, and it's reputed that he made a legendary outlaw shot from the ramparts of Whitby Abbey. We visit Fountains Abbey, which is possibly the place where Robin carried Friar Tuck across the river, and then Friar Tuck carried Robin back again. We visit his gravesite at Kirklees Priory, before descending into Derbyshire, which has its own claims to our hero, including Little John's grave in Hathersage, yet another legendary arrow shot from Hathersage Church to Robin Hood's stoop. There's several hamlets and inns across Derbyshire which have taken our hero's name. And then Codnor Castle, a Norman castle with a possible link to a strong candidate for the evil Sheriff of Nottingham. The Robin Hood 500 guidebook delves deeper into anything that interested me along the journey, and I hope it interests you too. It looks at how the legends developed and where they might touch the lives of real people along the way. It suggests several walks and cycle rides which might enhance your 500RH experience, and I'll be adding more of these walks and cycle rides as the project progresses. Thank you for watching, and I hope you consider buying a copy of my Robin Hood 500 guidebook.
For more information about the Robin Hood 500 route, please visit the Extremis Publishing website at www.extremispublishing.com.